honestly, me and this doctor have had like a love-hate relationship.
I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath. Even when they say there's nothing left. So don't give
It is Monday, and last night I booked 3 more weddings for 2020. Things are looking up. I've really been pushing my business. So in Minnesota, we have winters, and our winters are much longer, so we don't really have a fall. Like right now, it's already hit like 25, and it's technically fall. But with that, my health and everything, I'm going off track. I just realized that. So I just say, okay, we have 3 months of summer. June, July, August, and I guess September, so 4 months of good weather. Yes, I do book for May or January or anything in the winter. I've actually booked in October. But those are like, I guess, the 4 heavier months: June, July, August, September. And so I try to say, let me book one event each weekend, because typically weddings are Friday and Saturday, and there's 4 weeks in a month, sometimes 5. So I'm like, all right, in 4 months, let's do at least 4 weddings times the 4 months, maybe a little bit more depending on how many weeks are in that month. But because I was sick and I was nervous about standing up, because you have to stand unless you bring like a high chair for yourself, like a stool, which I don't bring, so it's still a lot of work. But I've been slowly getting back in the swing of things, and this 2019, I only did 4 weddings. I just finished my last one last week, like a couple days ago, and I booked a few earlier in past January 19 for 2020, and one for 2021, which is crazy. It's already been booked, like, deposit and all. But last night I booked 3 more, so that's 4 for next month, or next year, sorry. And I have like a few pending and the whole thing. So it's a good morning so far. Anyway, today is Monday. I'm going to go with my friend who lost his father to the actual like burial service. I don't know about the names of these things where it's like, like the celebration part and then the parts of like the burial. I don't know. I'm gonna sneeze again. All right, back again. Yeah, but because his dad was in like, I think the army or some sort of service, they're doing that, what is it, the 21, there's a name for it, and you guys know, I guarantee you guys know what I mean, but I don't know what it's called. Like the gunshot, what they have like the rifles, and all the guys are in like the suits, and they're all slowly doing this, the whole thing. So that's happening. They're folding the flag, giving it to his mom. So I'm going to take photos. It should be only about 15 minutes. It's gonna be the quickest. And then I have to make some errands after, and then that's it. My dad and I are going to go over the paperwork one last time for the nonprofit tonight and mail the paperwork tomorrow. Just got to the funeral home where those who served our country have been buried. My friend is already here, so we got like a lineup of cars, and then we will go elsewhere to actually do the service. And I got my camera, obviously, and then go from there. So I'm very saddened by this morning because, well, it's a sad day, but it is like rainy, but then there's like very, very, very small like white balls coming from sky, so like ice. Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Look at this, guys. This was not like this when I spoke to you guys last. It was just ugly out. Miss me? Ow. Did you miss me? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah. Wait, you gonna go up there? Oh, don't mess up that camera. I have all my photos and stuff from the funeral, so I can't use it right now because it's almost dead. So I have to use my cell phone right now. Ain't that right, huh? Oh, handsome boy. Pretty girl. Okay, guys. My hair's sticking up? Not really. I'm not gonna lie. Since I moved not back downstairs. I mean, I lived down there, but not since I, like, was it teenager-ish, early adulthood. But since I moved down there, since I moved back here in Minnesota, I hate how, like, uneven this looks. I haven't really ate much, and I don't know if it's because I know that I've been gaining weight and I'm trying to lose the weight, or if it's just that I'm not really, like, when you're upstairs and that's where the kitchen is, you feel it's like it's easier to cook. So I don't eat much, and then if I do eat, it's like macaroni and cheese, pizza. It's not like a 3-course meal. So I'm feeling in that mood, so I'm doing a 3-course meal. So first we're going to make some what's called lightland. Why is it so bright? Go away, brightness. Okay, some lightly seasoned chicken scallopi, whatever. I've had them before. They're frozen because, well, meat is to be frozen, and this is vegan, of course. And then I'm going to do some mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna create my own because they're not like disgusting, they're just bland. So I'm gonna put sour cream in them and cheese and everything. And then I'm also going to make some broccoli with like a cheesy broccoli. Even though if I put cheese in one, I shouldn't have put cheese in both of the meals. Yeah, I don't know just yet. So this batch of mashed potatoes so far, really good. I put some salt, pepper, garlic powder. Oh, I made a mistake. Garlic, salt, sour cream, add a little parsley, but I meant to grab, I got the garlic powder, but I meant to grab onion powder, not garlic salt as well, like 2 different garlics. This is sesame. Wait, okay. Onion powder I'm gonna add as well. Everywhere. But I'll mix it in. Yummy. That's done. Oh shit. Okay. Then, At my patties, which are done. It comes in 4 in a pack, so I might just cook the other 2 to have them, or get lazy and just make them tomorrow. So that's that. And then some broccoli with cheese. So I basically just creamed it up with some cheese, and then salt and pepper. All right, guys. Oh, I'm gonna eat upstairs where I used to stay because I don't know, I'm kind of in that mood. But so mashed potatoes with some sour cream. Like basically, it's garlic mashed potatoes with sour cream, and then cream broccoli, and basically, I think this is like, I don't know what seasoning I use. I think it was garlic something, like chicken breast type of thing. Yo. I know my head is cut off, but I don't really have a place. Actually, hold on. Okay, it's a little bit better, but now all you see is my face and my hands and nothing else. But I forgot to tell you guys, because I wasn't vlogging for a while, that I went and seen one of my neurologists, the neurologist who treats my POTS and Neurocardiogenic Syncope and et cetera. And honestly, me and this doctor have had like a love-hate relationship, and I see him pretty much every 3 months as like a recap, make sure everything is working fine and I don't need any changes. And well, the last few times it's kind of been shaky and a few tears, and he's a little frustrated with my what he calls a complex case. But this most recent time, I already put in my head that this is how the day was gonna go. But I was so wrong. When I got there, so let me fast forward. Within about 30 minutes or so, he goes, "So we gotta wrap this up. I don't wanna push you out, but they only give me 20 minutes for like recaps. And if you were like a new patient, it'd be 40 minutes." And in the end, it ended up being like 45 minutes. So he did not push me out. And to reverse, when I got there, you could tell he was very stressed. Like, he's like, "Hey, Sarah, how are you?" He does a lot of this as if he's like stressed. And he does it like every time. And he was just really sweet. And we talked, he was like, "Oh, how you doing? You seem like you're doing well. I don't see your chair." I told him the truth that I rarely used it to begin with, but I use it even less now, but I still do use it, and that I was going to go back to work this week, and I started the nonprofit, and, I'm doing more weddings again, and I'm getting out there, and I'm, you know, doing stuff. And he says, "I can tell that you're doing great. I can see it in you, your attitude. You don't look sick in a sense," and whatever else. And then I thought was going to take away the saline infusion therapy. I was actually about 95% positive. And he barely brought it up. He goes, "Are you still doing therapy?" And I go, "Yep, yep." Like, obviously you're treating me that way. Like, you would know. And he goes, "Okay, great, great, great." And that was it basically. But just wanted to let you guys know that I did see my doctor, and it went well. And we don't even have an appointment for 3 months out. He goes, "Just let me know if you need anything. You don't even have to make an appointment. Like, I think you're going on the path that I want you to go, and I'm assuming you want to go. And if something doesn't work out, medication doesn't work, or if you want to have a conversation about something new, then make an appointment. But I don't need to see you in 3 months." And I go, "What?" And then after that, I called my nurse to give her the news that I would still be on my infusion therapy. And she goes, "Yeah, I already know." And I go, "Wait, what?" And she's like, "Well, it's been a year, and so they had to renew it. And he already renewed it a few days ago, but I wanted you to go and have the appointment just in case he didn't think about like he renewed it, and then he was going to stop it or something." So she goes, "I didn't want to get your hopes up." But anyway, that's my day. I'm just sitting here doing some work, watching Special Victims Unit, and I'm probably going to just clean up a little bit because I have a lot of papers like right here on the ground, and then probably jump in a shower. It's like 11 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go and do a quick, no, not quick, it's a 3 hour drive round trip, but a early errand tomorrow. And then my nurse is gonna come and start a new line tomorrow evening. I took out this line, which is here, and then this is swollen, which you can see it's like bulging, and then I have a scar. Yeah, it's really gross. So she'll start me a new line, and then that is it. And then I go back to work Thursday, Friday. So that is it. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm kind of getting back in the swing of vlogging, and I wanted to say thank you for all your kind words. I'm so happy that I'm receiving some sort of love, and like I said, it's not like I need it, but when you get so much hate, it's nice to get something, and I really appreciate what you guys have been saying for the past couple days, so thank you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.